Hey Flosstube, Ashley here, Buggy Stitcher on YouTube, Shleezum_Buggy Stitcher on Instagram, coming to you guys with another unboxing. This one is from Fansells. I will leave all of their information in the description box down below in case you guys are interested. We have two cross stitch patterns, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Quick little tidbit story though. My son got a camera for Christmas, and he still is walking around the house doing little blogs like, so yeah, so that's it, and so I hope you all have a great day. He's like copying how I do my videos on his little blogs on his little camera, so I thought that was super cute. Anyway, lots of crinkling. Let's go ahead and get these open. Okay, first one, we have Stitching Library. Well, I'm calling it a Stitching Library, but it's a library. So there we go. It's got my favorite colors, green and tealish blue, and it's a library, so what's not to love? And I really wanted to see if this would have enough detail, because with stamped kits, you really want big or go home if you have small detail. So we'll see. We will see. This is a 60 by 60. So we have poster paper, we have the pattern, instructions, which I don't really use, and my favorite ginormous poster paper, which this is how I prefer to get my patterns, because the pattern shows up super big, and it's nice and easy to read. So there we go. Okay, let's look at the canvas. The canvas is very nice. This is like my Hobbit hut. It's thick, but it's gonna soften up like really fast. So that's cool. Looks like it's serged all the way around. Here is the whole thing. And I'm probably not gonna do this background. If I had to guess, this would be 3865. Oh, it's B5200. I'm surprised. Most of the time it's 3865. I'm still not gonna do the background color though. I'll just leave that white because, I mean, the fabric's white, so why would I stitch it? But here's the whole thing. And let's take a look how many colors there are. Get it folded back up. Ooh, 36 colors. So, that's not too bad. I think for something with a bunch of different books and stuff in it, I would expect a little bit more, maybe in the 40s, but I really can't complain with 36. 36 is pretty good. If I was to get maybe like in the 20s, I'd be like, this isn't gonna be good. But yeah, so now I'm just curious, like, what if it's gonna actually show the books? Let's see, where's the pattern picture? So here is like where all the books are. So that's like the left center. I just want to see what the stamping looks like in the left center. You know, maybe I could see some books in there. Okay, this might be really good. I'm really excited now. Now I really need to get this going and show you guys and see. We'll do the library together so we can see if it like shows up. Sweet, that would be really cool, right? The stamping is really good, super crisp, nice crisp stamping. I can easily tell what's a box, what's a red block, what's a V, what's a plus, like that, like Tetris symbol. Nice stamping, I like it. Okay, take a look at the colors, which I'm super excited about since they're all my favorite colors. Okay, so they are on the floss drops, but I will tell you that I still haven't found my hole punch. I don't know, there's gotta be like a little goblin or something who just steals all of your little cross stitch things, your floss, your needles, your needle minders, especially needle minders, hole punches, all of your cross stitch things, because they all go missing and I can't find them. It's like they all grew legs and ran away. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna find that stash eventually. Anyway, went off on a tangent. Floss drops. I did find out, or have been putting these floss drops on binder rings, just splitting them up in half, and then putting them on 2 separate rings, and they've been working wonderfully. I've been able to keep them untangled. I've been able to easily see what everything is. I put them in order. It's worked out great. So I actually don't need my hole punch for these. It'd probably make it a little bit easier, but I've just been putting them straight through this hole and then just being careful when I like flip through them. So I just flip through them like this, like I'm reading a book. So that being said, let me try and show you guys these colors. Really hard when you have floss drops. All right, so we have some nice, gorgeous browns and reds for the books. So that's good. We have some of those beautiful blues that the pattern calls for. Here's a little greenish blue, bright blue. I'm gonna try and split this in half so we can see. Yeah, there we go. There's some of my jam. We got some reds and browns for the stories and some nice vibrant colors for around. So yeah, it's so much easier to show all of the colors on floss cards, but I don't really want to take this apart and show you all of the individual colors just because it's going to make a mess of the floss, and I don't want to do that. But there we go. Hey, that's a good, I should do that. Just fold all the floss up for you, show you like that. Yeah, hey, that's a good idea. So there's that one. Just put back in so I don't lose everything. Okay, next up. Let's see, this is, oh, that last kit was 11 count. It's always 11 count unless I say, but I should be better about telling you what it is. 11 count stamp kit. Okay, this next one. Dun, dun, dun. Another library. I could not decide on what library I wanted. I love libraries. I love the smell of libraries and books. I really love your old-fashioned libraries and houses. And I couldn't decide because the other one was like the tealish greens and blues, and which are my favorite colors, but then these are also my favorite colors. You have the blue and the purple, both a watercolor type feel. I couldn't decide. So I decided to just get both of them and pick one to stitch. So if you have a suggestion on which one you want me to stitch first, leave me a comment down below and let me know. And then who the majority, and I'll start that one first. But here is our pattern. This one, let's take a look and see, is also on poster paper. This must be the same designer because it's the same type of feel and everything. This is also a 60 by 60. This one's got 35 colors instead of 36. So we have the picture, instructions, and the pattern. Again, I'm not going to stitch all this yellow, which is a white background. No point, because the fabric is white. It's just a waste of time. How do I fold this back up? There we go. Okay, this one came with a toolkit. The other one normally comes with a toolkit too. I must have dropped it somewhere. But here's a toolkit. So we have a pom-pom, gold tip needle, thimble, and needle threader, which is up here actually. Let's take a look at the canvas. Again, same designer, so same type of feel. You have that like thicker fabric, not scratchy at all. It will soften up very nicely. And it looks like it's also serged all the way around, which is nice. This one has a little bit of that like printed chemically smell, so I'll definitely need to put it in, you know, as a black bag or kind of wait for it to kind of get the smell of my house. But here's the whole thing. You can see all of those little books and levels of the library, so that's really cool. I can see that in the stamping without even looking at it. So that's cool. I can see the girl right there. This is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. God, I just want to stitch them both all the time. Stamping is looking okay. Let me see what that symbol is. Hold on. Is that all? I'm gonna say the stamping is okay. It's not as crisp as the other one, but it's still okay. For example, right here, this is supposed to be all orange like lines. And you can tell like every other one almost looks like it might be like blurry. I don't know why that is. Something must have happened with their printer or something. But everything else seems to look for the most part okay. This purple triangle down here looks kind of a little bit like a blob. That's supposed to be like an up arrow, I believe. Yeah, actually I can't tell if those are up arrows or... Actually, those are supposed to be purple up arrows, actually. And they're pretty hard to... They're pretty blurry. But for the most part, everything else in the middle is looking okay. I think that symbol had a hard time. Must have been running out of ink or something. And the yellow lines. But everything else is looking okay. So, not quite as good as the other one, but still pretty good. Again, this one was with 35 colors. And same designer, so we got the floss drops, which is a bummer. Okay. Here we go, lots more purples, because you have the purple and like tannish color on one side, and then you have like the greenish blue on the other. So we got lots of beautiful colors. Lots of pretty teals. Here's all that, 38.65. Very pretty. I am going to now try and fold this so you can see, because that worked really good with the last one. There we go. Pretty colors. My favorite part of an unboxing is looking at all the floss. I love this blue. All right, there you go. That's it for this unboxing. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, Fansells, for sending this over to me. I appreciate you as well. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Also, if you want to help me pick which one to stitch on first, let me know in the comments down below as well. I hope you all stay safe, stay warm, and take care. Bye.